Hello, family. First of all, let me give thanks to the Almighty, to the elemental beings, to the universe, and to our great ancestors. Folks, today I am coming your way with a special presentation. And this presentation needs a lot of reading. So I'm going to do a lot of readings from other sources in order to make this presentation an excellent one. Yes, today's presentation is captioned How Amuraba Was Corrupted as Hammurabi. Yes, that is the caption. Now, a history written in blood cannot be erased by lies written in ink. Folks, we are our own ancestors, and we carry their DNA in our blood. Yes. And we carry their DNA in our blood, and only their descendants can reveal their ancient lost glory. And that is exactly what I am coming to do in this presentation. Yes, family, or my people, we were told about this great ancient history of Babylon. And a great man with the name Amorite was mentioned. Yes. But the European historians and archaeologists made it to look like the descendants of those who once lived in that geographical location never existed again. That is the impression that has been created with regards to the ancient Babylonian Empire. Now, most of our ancient history were written for us not because they conquered our ancestors, but to disconnect us, but to deliberately disconnect us from the greatness of our ancient ancestors. Yes, that is what exactly they did. They first created the impression as if our ancestors did not know how to read or write. So they created the impression as if the language spoken by our ancestors who once lived in that part of the world never existed. They made it to look like our African languages just popped up recently, and the Greek language and the Latin and other Caucasian languages were the ancient ones. But folks, we all know that is not true, because when you talk about ancient languages, African languages, is what we are talking about. All those people who lived in those lands migrated to settle in Africa, West Africa and the Southern Africa. Yes, so let's continue. But through the mystical communication within, the teaching energies, and the help of our great ancestors, we shall definitely rewrite our ancient lost glory. Yes, the teaching energies have now come to stay with us, and they are revealing ancient knowledge system of our ancestors. They are revealing secrets that has been hidden from our generation or from generation to generations. And we give thanks to the teaching energies. So folks, but the question here is, who is Hammurabi? But before we get to that, let's still continue. The European historians and archaeologists wrote about a great man with the name Amurabi. But the question is, who was Hammurabi? Folks, the descendants of the man they describe as Hammurabi still do exist in West Africa. And we are going to get to the roots of the name Hammurabi. We, the Amuawo, or the Eves, or black people in West Africa, are the direct descendants of this great priestly king, named by European historians as what? Hammurabi. Now, according to the Wikipedia and Encyclopedia, the origin of the name Hammurabi is Akkadian. Now, I did a presentation and I explained to you, my followers, the etymology of the name Akkadian. The original name is Akkade, means lamp, light in the Ewe-Pilo language. Now let's proceed. According to the Wikipedia and Encyclopedia, the origin of the name Hammurabi is Akkadian, from the Amorite and the Amurapis. Amurapi. Now, the Amurapi is spelled A-M-M-U-R-A-P-I. They said the meaning of Amorite means the kinsman is a healer. That is according to Wikipedia. The meaning of the name Hammurabi is kinsman is a healer. That is what encyclopedia is saying. Again, they said Hamu, and it is spelled A-M-M-U, means paternal kinsman, according to Wikipedia. And Rapi, which is spelled R-A-P-I, means healer, again according to Wikipedia. Folks, I believe you are following me attentively. Yes, we are going to expose the lies that have been packaged for us for all these years. Folks, black people must learn to do a lot of research to ascertain the truth of what have been packaged for us. Now, all these definitions and meanings that was given by Wikipedia was a beautiful way to confuse and to disconnect you more. But with the help of the teaching energies, we are going to establish the truth and claim the glory that our ancestors established in those parts of the world. Yes. Now, let me give you the etymology of the name. Now, folks, let me give you the etymology and the origin of the name Hammurabi. The etymology of the name is Hamuraba, and not Hammurabi. The name of the great man was Hamu. That was his name. His name was what? Hamu. And his title was Rabba. So the name itself is Hamu, and his title is Rabba. So what is the title Rabba for? We are going to break it down for everyone to know and to understand the origin of the name, or where they took the name from, or the title from. Family, folks, family, the title, or let me say Rabba, is a title and is the highest title one can get or one can reach in our Afa or Ifa institution. Yes. Yes. And there are about 6 titles or levels in our Ifa or Afa institutions or institution. And I'm going to mention the titles from the lowest rank to the highest level. Okay, family. So please, let's pay attention to this. The first level or the first rank one can get in the Ifa institution is Boko or Bokwao. The second title is Jogbana or Jogbanao, that is plural. Then we have the Selikpa or the Selikpao. Yes. Seek ye the truth, and the truth shall what? Set you free. If reading the Bible is just the truth, then there is no need to search for any truth anywhere. Now let's go to the fourth title. The fourth title is what? Lugbade or Lugbadeao. That is the fourth title one can reach in our Ifa institution. Then the last, let me say, the highest, the level before the highest one is what? The Awuno or Awunoao. Then the highest title of all is what? Rabba. Yes. So you can see we have what? Boko, Jogbana, Selikpa, Lugbede, Awuno, and Rabba. And Rabba is the highest title or level anyone can reach in our Ifa institution. Therefore, Hamu had reached the highest order in the Ifa institution. And that is why the title Rabba was confined on him. So the name is Hamu and his title is Rabba. So when you put it together, it becomes what? Hamu Rabba. This is our undiluted story or history. I keep telling you that our ancestors were the owners of the ancient knowledge system. And some of you keep doubting. Well, before or if you will continue to doubt me, I will advise you to do your own research after you listen to me, so that you can ascertain the truth yourself. We live in a world where it is time we question everything that was packaged for us by the Eurocentric civilization. Yes, so now you understand where the name Amurabi came from. Now, let's continue. And that is why he could divine and wrote down what is now known in history as the what? Hammurabi Code. The Hammurabi Code were extensively used in ancient Kama, that is, ancient Egypt, by our ancestors. And these codes are now referred to as what? the 42 laws of math by the European historians and archaeologists. Folks, in Yoruba language, or our brothers in the land of Yoruba, call or refer to the highest order or level in the Ifa institution as what? Araba. And we, the Evers, let me say in Ghana, we say what? Rabba. It's the same thing. The pronunciation may differ a little, but the meaning is the same. So folks, during the period of Amuraba, our ancestors who once lived on that land called that land or called their empire or kingdom as what? Ajatoma. And this can still be found in our oral histories. Black people, Amuawo, this is your history. This is our undiluted history that were packaged for us, and never give our ancestors the glory. But today, with the help of the teaching energies who keep revealing this knowledge to some of us, today, you know the truth. Share it to the four corners of the world. Let others know this truth. We have been lied to for centuries. And it is time we rewrite our own history. We rewrite our own stories once again. In another time, we will discuss how Ayesu Kliso became Rabbah. And this Rabbah was corrupted by the Ashkenazi Jews as what? Rabbi. The same thing. Folks, this is your teaching high priest. Nufialaga Maupamo Kobla Nonyibe. I came to you in peace to share this knowledge with you. And I task everyone to be a disciple as well and share this video, share this message to the four corners of the world so that our people can wake up. We are the owners of the ancient knowledge system. Akpanami, Avao, Amuawo, Gamasu, Mignon. Akpa, thank you. One love.